Taking off to new frontiers, Swartkop Museum Airshow 2023 Pretoria, South Africa. My equipment: Canon 7D Mk2 camera, old Sigma 70 to 200mm lens, tripod and camping chair. The purpose of this show is to generate funds for the maintenance of the museum, including static displays, keeping museum airplanes airworthy and do further development.
The show incorporated museum aircraft, some current South African Air Force airplanes as well as some civilian aircraft flying displays. For airshows, come early and stay until the end. The best are featured at sunset. Everyone is excited and ready. Very early morning attendance. The crowd grew much larger over time.
Extra 300L Aerobatics airplane, designed and built by the German, Walter Extra in 1988, extreme flying skills are needed here. Aero L-29 Delfin, Dolphin in English, has just taken off. Country of origin, Czech Republic 1963, brilliantly colored airplane in eagle livery.
Aero L-29 Delfin flies past. The wing flaps are down. Its airspeed is slower, which enables better photography.
Magni Gyrocopter display. It is the perfect answer to beat city traffic jams. The Gyrocopter is coming into land. The Magni Gyrocopter is made in Italy.
Aérospatiale Alouette 2 and 3 helicopters, bought between 1962 and 1975, served in the South African Air Force into the 90s. Country of origin, France, Alouette, French, is Lark, in English.
2 Aérospatiale Alouette 2s performing an aerial dance. The Alouette 2 was the first turbine-powered helicopter. Production started in 1957. The Alouette 2, Museum Serial Number 15 performing a solo. Alouette 2 Number 22 takes center stage. Alouette 2 helicopters were used by more than 80 countries. 2 Museum Alouette 3 helicopters performing their aerial dance. The pilots have exceptional skills. The Alouette 3 was produced by France 1960 onwards. By 1990 the South African Air Force had 70 of them in service, and raked up 346,000 flying hours. This one bears the number 624. Alouette 3 number 628 on stage. One each of an Alouette 2 and 3 and a Puma 330 up next. Aérospatiale Puma 330 is a 4-bladed helicopter, a real workhorse. It can carry 20 passengers and different types of cargo. The SAAF operated a number of them. In 1991, 13 SAAF Puma helicopters rescued 225 people from the sinking MTS Oceano ship near the South African wild coast. In this picture, a soldier is winched down to tie a rope to a drum. The Puma 330 is flying away with its cargo, illustrating the capability of the helicopter. MBB/Kawasaki BK-117 is developed together by Kawasaki and MBB of Germany, presently Airbus helicopters. MBB Kawasaki BK-117 helicopters are still in service with the South African Air Force. Auster Mark VI is part of the classic flying collection. Country of origin, USA and England late 1930s, 1940. It is used for aerial observation. The Auster is showing off its underside. It's the best opportunity for great photos.
Pitt's Special Team, hired gun, is a local aerobatics team. Pitt Specials have been manufactured in the United States since 1940. Pitt's aerobatics teams are trusted performers and entertainers at every airshow. Flipping, rolling, spiraling down, and flying upside down is no problem. In aerobatics, smoke oil is added to increase the effect of the show, make the plane more visible even for the other airplanes in the team, and shows the flight path.
Aérospatiale Gazelle helicopter. The country of origin is Britain and France. This helicopter is used in counter-rhino poaching operations. The pilot is a former Air Force pilot and has flown on missions all over Africa. 5 RVs are flying in formation. The plane maker is Richard Van Brunsven, United States of America since 1973. RVs are kit aircraft. There are already more than 10,000 flying RVs of different models.
Now for the much-anticipated Gripen jet. It's the noisy favorite of the crowd. There goes the Gripen, up and away. It's designed and built in Sweden. First introduced in 1996, Gripen, Gripen, is a mythical animal creature. Technically, the SAAB JAS-39 Gripen, Gripen, is a multi-role fighter. South Africa bought 24 of them. Role number 1 is to scramble and hunt down enemy planes. Role 2, attack. For this role the plane is heavily equipped with different kinds of weapons. Role 3, reconnaissance or scouting and guarding.
Another classic, 3 de Havilland Chipmunks take the air. They were designed and built in Canada and first introduced in May 1946. All 3 Chipmunks are privately owned and flown by civilian pilots. One of the Chipmunks coming to land. Museum exhibit, Aermacchi AM.3 Bosbok No. 920, SAF code name, Bosbok, Bushbuck. They were used for forward air control, radio relay and target marking. Aermacchi AM.3 Bosbok No. 959. Note the different livery, color, for coastal patrol.
Aérospatiale Alouette 3 No. 628 up close and right above. Aérospatiale Alouette 3 No. 624 from a different angle. 2 Alouette 3s and Cessna 185 flying in formation. The 2 Alouette 3s and Cessna 185 finally wowing the crowd before going for the landing.
A classic again, Boeing Stearman, one of 2 biplanes at the show. The country of origin, USA 1941. Boeing Stearman, showing off the underside.
Extra 300 aerobatics airplanes busy at their usual daring and breathtaking acts, country of origin, Germany. Extreme flying skills for extreme outcomes and great photography. Skydivers, paratroopers landing, oldest parachute designs are found in 1470s manuscripts in Italy. Gentle skillful landing, almost effortless. Modern parachute was designed by Louis Sebastian Lenormand in France 1783. A Bell UH-1D helicopter, called Tiger Huey, origin, United States in late 1950s. Tiger Huey is owned and flown by Menno Parsons. This Huey helicopter has dropped off skydivers from around 8,000 feet a while earlier. These 2 de Havilland Tiger Moths are the oldest planes at the show. Origin, British around 1931. The Tiger Moth was operated by the Royal Air Force. Designer, Geoffrey de Havilland. Mustang Sally is a regular feature at every airshow. It is a Mustang P-51D. Origin, USA, 1945. It is owned and flown by Menno Parsons. Northern American Harvard airplanes are still around after 87 years since 1936.
Harvard's exiting a loop. They were originally Canadian designed, but many different versions were made. Welcome back to base, Harvards. Everyone still adores you.
A South African Air Force BAE Hawk Mark 120 fighter jet zipping past upside down. Country of origin, Britain 1999 to present. The usual Boeing 737 Flypast. Africa Charter Airline Boeing 737-36E is 27 years old, flown by Captain Dennis Spence and First Officer Melissa. Boeing aircraft are built in Washington, USA. Finally, the Rooivalk, English, Red Falcon, attack helicopter, designed and built in South Africa between 1990 and 2007. This is a top-class aircraft, among the best of the best. This is the ultimate, the Rooivalk firing its defensive flares. What a spectacular way to close a great airshow. Photography and script by Dirk J. Kutzy. Thanks for watching.